Hello disc golfers, I am going to be doing a review of my disc golf bag that I've been using. This is the Prodigy BP1-V3, pretty much the newest edition. I don't know really what they changed with their new camo ones, but yeah, this is the BP1-V3, massive bag, very tournament ready. I've seen, Kevin Jones, Katrina Allen used it, Chris Dickerson, like pretty much all the touring pros for Prodigy use the BP1-V3, and it's a very solid bag, and I'm going to be reviewing it today. It comes in at the lower cost end of tournament bags. Now I think it's well worth its cost. At around, you can get it on Amazon for $125, but if you want the new camo ones or something, you'll probably have to go to Prodigy's website themselves, and there it's $140, which is still very, very fair for especially a tournament ready bag, especially one that holds this many discs, and it's very sturdy, very comfortable. So I'm gonna be going over all that, and yeah, we also I have the nameplate here that I got for myself. It's $20. It's Velcro. You can get a custom one for $20 or one of their special ones that comes right off. Your base package comes with the Prodigy logo. I have that under my bed somewhere. You can just rip it off. It comes off really easy. It's Velcro like that, and yeah, you could just have it blank if you want. You could take off that Prodigy logo, keep it on, or put your own custom nameplate on. I put my own on because it's $20. It's whatever. But yeah, so let's get into the bag here. So it holds a ton of discs. So this is also my fieldwork bag. I can fit with the expanded pockets here. I can empty the pockets and fit up to 6 distance drivers on each side with the expanded pockets when I take everything out. And let's see how many discs I have in here right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 mid ranges and putters, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 drivers. So that comes to 20 total discs in this main compartment here, and there's clearly a lot of room. I can fit my whole fist in here. You could probably fit at least 2 more putters, maybe even like 4 to 5 drivers in here more. So lots of room. You can fit up to probably 24 discs in the main compartment. Obviously, if you're doing field work, you could take out some of these mid ranges and putters and put in a ton more drivers. So that's that's a ton of room to fit just a ton of discs. And then you also got the 2 putter pockets right here. You could fit up to 4 drivers in here pretty easily. And then I fit 5 putters up in this top pocket with 2 towels even. But you could totally fit upward. I could fit another putter in here pretty easily. Let me actually see how many drivers would fit in here. I've never actually tested that. So that's 6 with room to spare. Let's try 3 more here. So 9's where it gets pretty tight. So you could probably fit 8 drivers up top. So that gives you a total of if you can fit 8 plus 24, that's 32, and then 6 and 6, so add another 12, that's 44 plus another 4 up front. You could fit 48 drivers in this bag. That's a good fieldwork bag. 48 drivers. Right now I carry, like I said, around 27 discs. That's my tournament playing discount. So even that's a lot of discs. So for $125, you're gonna be able to hold upwards of 44 discs and very easily, like loosely, 27. So capacity is not an issue whatsoever when it comes to holding discs. That is not an issue, and that's a good issue to not have, because that seems to be my issue with some bags. I like to carry a bit more, throwing putters than the average person. I carry 5, well, technically 7 throwing putters, and so the bag gets tight pretty quick, but this stays nice and loose for me without causing any issue. Next, I'm going to get into the compartments here. So we have this little front pocket right here. I keep my PDGA membership and a pocket knife in here. Never know what you're going to run into on the course, especially in the summer. So if you see a snake or something, got a pocket knife ready and stuff like that. Like I said, you got your putter pocket up here. You don't have to use it for putters. You could keep your putters up here and throw towels and stuff in here. I like it for putters. It doesn't really inhibit, disc grabbing. Like when I'm on the course, a disc is honestly really easy to grab. Really visible from the top, so you can just grab it straight out. It's not an issue at all. Obviously if you're grabbing it slower, you can see the disc bend a bit, but it's not an issue with putters in the way. Also, reaching on the sides with this main compartment, you can see all your discs very easily, and they come out really easily. And getting in, it's a little tighter, but it's better than almost every bag with those very far ends. So that's these main pockets here. Like I said, this main putter pocket up top, I have 5 Lunas in right now, and that I could fit a 6th. I just don't have a 6th Luna I want to throw. And it's really roomy. There's a lot of room on the side here. I will sometimes, if I have like a coffee or something, I fit it up here because it's really snug, and I don't have to worry about it spilling. Or I'll shove my phone up here. I already have 2 towels, extra ones that I carry under my putters, so that's nice. And this pocket closes, but I never use it. So yeah, you could Velcro this pocket and zip it up, but it's honestly a very useless pocket cover unless you're carrying, I guess, more valuable items up top. I just carry putters, so yeah. So let's get into this next part here. So we have 2 pockets on the sides for water bottles. I put a speaker in one of them and a water bottle in the other. It can fit like a larger thermos bottle, but the issue is it gets really tight. I have to kind of force the bottle in there, and it's really hard to get out, if it even comes out. So these larger bottles are not going to work too well. But I have this 32-ounce Gatorade water bottle. Slides in perfectly. It's snug, like I'm not worried about it falling out, but it just pops in nice and easy. So there's no issue about that. So I'd recommend getting those. Those are like $5 each, so water bottles are not an issue. But I put a speaker in the other one, so there you are. Then you have these side pockets here. I'll sometimes throw, so they're magnet locked, which is nice. And I keep my minis in here, honestly. I have a few minis and I just kind of fill it up with there. You could easily fit a wallet and keys in these side pockets though. I'll put my phone in the other one sometimes when I have something up here. And they're nice, ready, and accessible, magnet locked, so they have a nice securing without the loud Velcro noise, which I like because, when you're on the course and you need to access something while someone's on like a tee pad, you don't want to be loud and obnoxious hearing this loud Velcro sound, so that's nice. Like I said, these pockets are expandable, which is really nice. They come out like a whole extra, almost 2 inches, so it really expands how much sideways expandability you have here. So they have a pocket on the inside that you can hold. I hold my tag from my local league and a Sharpie in it. And there's another one on the other side that I don't really know what I have in it. I have my towel that I kind of keep stored in here. It's attached to the zipper, so I kind of have it like tucked on it, and I can just pull it out really quickly and it stays attached. But that's all I hold in this pocket. I put my wallet and keys in the bottom of here, and I kind of keep it halfway zipped up and know everything's safe. But you could fit, by golly, you could fit so much in here. Like if you want to take out some drinks out to the course, you could easily fit almost a full 6-pack in here very comfortably. So if that's something you're interested in, you could totally you could buy like a small 2-can cooler or something and throw it in there, stuff like that. There's so much room in here. It's also a hidden pocket on the top here that covers your disc. I never use it. It'd be more like a longer term niche storage, so if you have a need for that, it's there. I feel it possibly getting in the way of, getting discs out, or, it's just in an awkward spot. So I don't see that pocket getting used very much. And so the disc also comes, the bag comes with this little carabiner up here that I attach my chalk bag to. And so that's a nice little addition. I tuck my chalk bag into that other side pocket or in the top, just that way it's not dangling around while I'm driving, but while I'm walking on the course, it sits nicely up front. So there's that room too. It's nice. It's got a nice handle to it if you want to unbuckle and carry it separately or whatever's attached to it, so that's cool. This other pocket, again, nice and big, has that side pocket. There's so much room in this bag, I don't even have everything filled up. I just threw an umbrella in here just cause I have that room and just in case it rains, but there's just so much room in here. Again, you could fit like a full 6-pack with the thing expanded, and there's so much room in this bag. Next we're gonna get into this little part here. You can fit a retriever in here. This is probably one of the bigger retrievers that you would ever put in that pocket. It's a 22-foot fiberglass stick and slides in there no problem. I have no issue with that. I've been using this bag for about 6 months now, so obviously I play every day, multiple courses a day for a couple hours a day, so you would expect quite a bit of wear and tear on the bag, but nothing up here is ripping by any means. Things have gotten a little more stretched out, of course, from pulling this in and out, but not to a point where it's annoying. Like the putter pocket has gotten a little worn out on the back side here just because I have used it extensively, but I don't really notice it all. If anything, it makes the putters more accessible and gives me more room. But there's no rips on this front side of the bag, no tears, no signs of fraying really. The bottom has gotten a little, scraped up a bit just because I'm rough with the bag, pick it up and set it down on some rocks and stuff, so that has taken a little bit of scuffing, but there's no rips or tears. So after 6 months of using this bag really extensively, honestly, there's been no issues with it. It's holding nice and tight. Now as we get here to the back and talk about like the comfortability of the bag here, it's got 3 big pads here. Now this back pad is, it's nice and comfortable. Sometimes if you're leaning forward, you can feel that this little bottom plate is kind of touching your lower back, but it's not like, it's just resting. It's not digging in any way. They did a good job of even that bottom plate is almost padded a little bit, so I have no problems with it. These I love the way they did the strap design here. So the strap design has this integrated handle with it, so it's way more sturdy than a separate smaller handle like a lot of bags have. So you can trust, picking it up, throwing it around, it's not going to have an issue. There's no signs of ripping at all up here, so that's amazing. And I use this handle a lot. Also, so it had these straps that go across your chest, but one fell off, I guess, one day. I never really used that, but I will say that could possibly be an issue if you are a little rougher with your bag, that this chest strap that buckles across your chest, it's just plastic around a small tube, and they can come off fairly easy. This came off within about 1.5 months to 2 months, so yeah, if that's a big deal for you, I would just be more careful with it, I guess. I wasn't careful. I just fidgeted with it and pulled on them. So they eventually came off and I lost it. So that wasn't an issue for me though. I have no issue with this bag. It's nice. It fits a lot of discs. Now as you can see here, there is a little rip coming on top of here. It doesn't seem to be a structural issue in any way. Purely cosmetic at the seam that goes across right here. But it is a rip nonetheless. I feel like this is a newer thing to happen. I mean, it's very easy to fix. I could fix this within 5 minutes. I know how to sew. But yeah, I think it's mostly just the way I carry the bag. I like to, especially when I'm just playing through, like while I'm playing through the hole, I'm picking up the bag by this same strap over and over and over. And I just hold the bag on one shoulder, on this shoulder. And that's a lot of sideways stress on this seam, so it seems to have ripped. But the other one, you know, like with normal use, has no issue. So that's the only thing that has been like over 6 months there's damage to the bag, is this little rip seam, and I lost the chest strap on this side. But other than that, capacity beyond what I need, even for tournaments. Like I said, it fits everything almost too well. There's just I really have nothing bad to say about the bag. Like I said, grabbing discs out of the main compartment is just super easy. Putting them back in, super easy. Obviously, once you get to the point where you're carrying more discs than this, it can get a little crowded and really tight. That's why I carry 20 in the main compartment, shove more putters up here. Because if I were to shove, you know, 2 more putters down here, all of a sudden, grabbing and putting away, especially, that disc is still hard. But, I mean, you saw how easy that is still. And, like, obviously, getting in between discs, that's a little pinching for me. And, you know, do with that what you will. It's just a little tighter. That's with 2 more putters in there, so. Nice filling bag. Does what it needs. It's really comfortable on the back. Nice shoulders where it doesn't feel crazy heavy on you. But like I said, I've been using this for 6 months. I've played 4 rounds in a day with this bag on my back, and I don't use a roller in any capacity, and I don't feel the need to use a roller because this bag is light enough to carry everything without being uncomfortable. This type of strap design sits on your shoulders in the back of your neck really well, where it's just there. It's not dragging you in any way, and yeah, it's just a really well designed bag, especially at the price point. You cannot get a better bag really around this price range as far as I've seen. You know, the dynamic disc bags, you're not really getting the same stuff. You're getting a bit more organization. There's more compartments for everything, but you're not getting the same, you know, total hauling ability, pretty much, is that's what this bag is about, is hauling everything you need and can imagine, more than you can imagine. I don't know what more I would put in this bag, and I'm nowhere near filling it, so that's a good issue to have. I feel just, it feels like a good bag. If I see a few discs on, of course, people left, and I have to hold them for a few days, I can just shove them in here through the round or something. There's just so much room, and yeah, it's been a good experience with this bag so far. I do think because I am kind of going away from throwing Prodigy discs for now, I am looking into seeing if there's a bag out there, but that's the issue, is it's so hard to separate with this bag because there's just nothing better than it until you start spending around $300. So it's a great bag, and I highly recommend it to anyone beginning or starting. I got this 2 months into me starting playing disc golf, and it allowed for me to take as many discs as I possibly could to the course and just throw everything. And by throwing everything, I got to learn what I like and practice more. and that's a great thing. And then also this allows for me to, I can carry 2 extra distance drivers just to see how they fly for the day. I can carry up to 8, honestly, and yeah, it's just a great bag. Gives a lot of flexibility with your practice, performance, and just learning. So yeah, I highly recommend it for everyone at any stage. $125 is honestly not a big hit for a disc golf bag at all. It's better than wasting $25 on any of these crappy little bags that barely hold, 15 dish and are all flimsy. So yeah, I highly recommend this. Don't waste your money on like a $75 bag when you could get something this big. The other Prodigy bags are really good, but if you're going to be playing tournaments and your capacity could go up to 30 plus dish, this will handle it no problem. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it helped you if you're thinking about buying one of these bags. I'm not sponsored in any way. I've used this bag for 7 months, and I feel convicted to share my experiences and just let you all know what's going on and show you guys how much I like it, because it's given me a great time. And although I don't really throw much Prodigy discs anymore, I still love their bags. So sponsor me.